What's up guys, and welcome back to another Fort Aspenwood video. Here I am playing as an assassin on the Luxon side, and I'm running with Way of the Assassin as my elite. So Way of the Assassin is a stance, it lasts for 20 seconds, and while wielding daggers, I'll gain an 18% faster attack speed, and have a 31% chance of landing a critical hit at the 13 critical strikes that I'm running. So kind of the combo that I'll be throwing out there is Jagged Strike for some bleeding, as my lead attack. I have Golden Fang Strike to deal a deep wound as long as I'm under an enchantment. Then I have Death Blossom, which hits for some pretty good additional damage as well as hits adjacent foes. And then I have Critical Strike as a way to gain back some energy and as well to deal some extra damage. So the enchantments that I'm running, I have Conjure Lightning, so I'm running with Lightning Daggers. Although for this particular match, I only have Air Magic set at 6, so it just deals an additional 11 damage. Then I have Storm Division's Haste, just as a way to move 25% faster. Finally, I have Death Charge, in case I need to jump in on any foes. I can do so with this Shadow Step. So this is a pretty fun build. It's very spammable. All of my attacks recharge very quickly. It's not very energy intensive. The attacks themselves are pretty low energy, and with Critical Strike, I can gain it back. Plus, with Way of the Assassin giving me additional chance to Critical Strike, it's more energy management that way too. One thing that I do have to be cautious of is watching out for enchantment strips, since Golden Fang Strike does require an enchantment to deal a deep wound. But luckily I have 2, so I can try to cover Conjure Lightning with Storm Division's Haste. That way if they just strip one enchantment, I still have another one up on me. But all in all, I think it's a pretty well-rounded build. You have increased attack speed, you can run a little bit faster, deal some good extra damage with attacks, some good conditions. But it is not very self-sufficient. You do need kind of a monk to heal you, if you are taking lots of damage, like assassins usually do. Here I've overextended a little bit, which will be my demise. You can see that with Storm Division's Haste, for each second that I'm moving, I do lose 1 energy. But it essentially just cancels out, because with 4 energy rejuvenation, or regeneration, it just kind of cancels out entirely. Very nice there by that ranger. That cripple really damaged me there. Wasn't able to catch up with him. But I think he degenerated from that bleeding. This build would have a really hard time clearing out one of those shrines solo. My team are already doing it, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep pressing forward. Try to run back to my monk here for some heals. Alright, and we'll try to run right back in there. Looks like we have one siege turtle up, but it's kind of dropping. Hopefully our monk will be able to keep it alive. And this might be a quick game. I don't think they have any healers on their side, so I decide just to run right in to try to attack Gunther. But I get kind of taken out pretty quickly. You can see even solo, it can do really good damage. Oh, they do have one monk there healing. But even solo, it has, you know, degeneration from bleeding. You got the deep wound, so it's definitely pretty powerful. See if we can target their monk now. Alright, looks like our dervish is on Gunther and Gunther's dropping. So let's see if we can get a deep wound and finish him off. And there we go. Thanks for watching, and cheers, guys.